Hi guys, my name is Alex. I'm here at the Siemens SPS booth. I'm a Siemens employee and product manager for electrical products. Now I will give you a short overview about, first of all, the electrification part. Let's start with our highlight. Here you can see our bike. That's more or less, you can see there where is our data flow. A data flow the complete cycle of every product, and what is behind more or less the topic of AI. We need data. Data are the most important topic that we can make, for example, predictive maintenance, and that is one of the showcases there first of all. When we are ready with this point, then we go to new developments. Let's come here to this station. Here we talk about semiconductor technology. We have one new product, that's ET200SP motor starter. So that's a motor starter with semiconductor technology inside. What's behind, more or less, you can switch off short circuit as often as possible. You do not have a limitation there, and also you can switch it off and on how often you want to do. That's one of the highlights. Other highlights, follow me to the next station, is our cabinet, our big cabinet called SIVACON S8plus. And what is here new, we can make an order or a decision order for our customers. They can do it for a perfect sustainability guide. They get a feedback how good or how bad is the design of his SIVACON cabinet, and then we get a feedback what is the return of invest, for example.
So you can customize the solution for everybody?
Yes, the customer can do it by itself. They can make the preparation, do you want to have a sustainability application or more or less return of invest in an application. That is more behind the SIVACON S8 cabinet. Good. After this short overview about our electrification part, let's go to the next station, that's advanced machine engineering. In advanced machine engineering, there we have more or less one business case behind, or what's behind the name. Today we have the problems when you have a look on this screen. We have more or less three classical definitions of a classical machine. First of all, we start with the mechanical design, for example here with NX. Afterwards we go to the EPLAN, so that means the electrical design. And last but not least, the automation part, so the software engineering. And normally these guys sometimes do not talk to each other, and then there are some problems. And what we achieve behind that, here for example you have a machine, and when you click on a machine, then we say we have logical modules behind, for example a robot or a camera, and behind that is that the customer can do it for applications in the future. They can pick up a robot module and use it for every application behind that, and have instantly the wiring, the software, and also the mechanical design with it. That's what we understand behind advanced machine engineering. Also one cool highlight, you can follow me to the next station. There we talk about our motion control devices, and the best way to show it is in this cabinet. This is the new S220, and what is new here, you see different sizes. And first of all, we have a product who was before this product. This was double size, also with 800 kW. Here's a 900 kW device. And also what is new with the control unit here. The old control unit only can control 6 axes. With this new control unit, it's possible to make 12 axes. Good, that's more or less one of the highlights in the advanced machine engineering part.
Nice.
So then now we have to go to smart manufacturing.
Yeah.
And then we make an
over there.
Okay.
It's just a very 5% of what you have. Actually, the booth is very big. There's a lot of things happening.
Definitely. So we have so much people here that we have a feeling we have more or less 650 employees of Siemens who can order or to support all our customers. And one really interesting topic this year is also the topic of cybersecurity. And here we also launch a new product, a software we call CNEC. Please follow me. I will show it to you. One of our new software is Scenic. And what we see here, there we talk about zero trust communication. That means the customer is the boss over all of the data. They can make it by itself. How can use this data? Where are this data? And have it also for brownfield, but also greenfield application. So it's also possible for old applications to be or to become cyber secure. That is one of the highlights here.
Nice, and you can combine the different parts here in the demo maybe?
Yes, you can play a little bit what is possible, how it's possible, and also the definitions for the next application, what you can do there. Then another one highlight showcase, we have to move a little bit in this direction. What I forgot to say, we are here in the smart manufacturing part. That means it is more or less we have a finished application, and now the idea is how we can do it better, how we can improve our application. And here we have also a cool showcase. There we see a robot with a camera. And what is new here, especially in the camera, there we have a software called Inspector. And the Inspector make a good or a bad decision of all these different parts, and it make it really easy. You do not need bad parts, it's also possible with good parts. You need maximum 20 good parts to have a great decision in the end, how good or how bad are my production. And what is new on this decision or on this application is we work here with a virtual PLC. So you see here we do not need a PLC, that's industry computing devices, and we make it all in the cloud. With this computer, we do not need the hardware behind.
There's a full computer here. You're talking about being green and saving the environment also a little bit?
Yes.
Different things.
So we have here also our sustainability topic with energy efficiency and sustainability service. We at Siemens also offer some solutions for a complete production plant, but also for smart or for small application. You can do it with our software to get a feedback how good or how bad is my application in the end, how sustainable is it, how much losses do I have in a complete application. That is also what we offer with our sustainability service here at Siemens.
It's also important for the ESG requirements and everything that many enterprises need to organize
for sure.
better.
So it becomes more and more important, the topic of sustainability, especially in Europe. We have the prices for CO2 emissions, and that's also one plan. When you need more information about sustainability, maybe we can also switch over to the electrification part. There we have new products and also the green steel cabinet. With green steel cabinet, today we plan more or less 30% of all our cabinets with green steel. In the future, it's planned that we make up to 80%. And also a lot of different products do we have here. We are at Siemens have more or less a benchmark called EcoTech. It's a label for all our products, for more or less 50 products. In the end, 25,000 MLFBs behind. And with EcoTech, there we have a defined process how we can make our products more green. Here, for example, is a relay. This relay is especially really new because it's completely with sustainable material built.
Nice.
And when you look at this screen,
it's not plastics.
No, it's plastics, yeah, but it's a usage plastic. And here we see what is the product life cycle, and every part we as Siemens look at it and how good or how bad we are with our products, and we want always to improve it. And here on this corner you see a bench of our products who have this EcoTech label, and also you can see this complete cabinet is a sustainable product with green steel, as I mentioned.
So it's not just what you do as your company, but all your customers, they can all be eco with this technology.
Yes, for sure, for sure. We also plan that we have in the end a software that the customer make a CO2 emission calculation for itself to also save in the end money. And that is more or less what we support our customer to have a sustainable application as possible.
Because to be good for the environment is actually good for money also. Spend less money, right? As it says energy efficiency.
That is one of the biggest parts, the energy efficiency of the whole life cycle, not only in the production, so only when they have to reuse the product, how they can build it new in a new development, That is all what we define there with our EcoTech label. Also with the secondary material, also with upgradability, that we have in the end a good as possible sustainable product. That is what's behind.
When we saw this SIVACON before, there was all these different modules here, and people can have a look at them at the booth here. What are you showing about these?
Yes, there we have a different application. For example, these are motor starters here. But we also have here, also see the Siemens EcoTech level as I mentioned. But it's also possible to have the big power distribution, like that's an air circuit breaker. That's more or less the main infeed of every SIVACON. And then we make a distribution with smart plugs there.
And here at the SPS, there's been a bunch of keynotes and discussions, panels. What's been happening at the show?
At the show there are a lot of different parts. We talk with customers, we talk with partners, but also what we as Siemens can offer to our customers in the future. And this is all what we've shown here with a lot of big part of customers there.
And they can all watch this content on the internet?
It's possible to watch it directly here in the SPS, but it's also possible to watch it directly online. So we also make a live-to-live online meeting there. Everybody in the whole world can have a look into the SPS at Siemens.
Cool. Thanks a lot for showing everything at your booth. But there's so much more, right? It's hard to choose what to show.
It's really hard to choose that you have every highlight what we here as Siemens have on this booth. We have more or less 26,000 square meters of bench of products and also applications. So it's really hard to show all, but I hopefully give you the best insights about our highlights this year.
HDMI technology powers the global ecosystem of connected devices, enabling advanced displays that deliver immersive visuals and sound across entertainment, professional, and everyday applications.
As the preferred technology for digital AV connectivity, HDMI technology and the features and benefits it enables
links billions of products worldwide, from HD TVs, set-top boxes, and laptops to gaming consoles, projectors, and audio-video receivers. It provides the reliable, high-bandwidth connectivity needed for today's ultra-high-definition video, lifelike color accuracy, and immersive sound formats.
HDMI technology drives innovation across industries, including digital signage, medical imaging, education,
and esports. With unmatched performance, interoperability, and scalability, HDMI technology continues to define how content is created, shared, and enjoyed around the world.